We're getting a new Disney TV show called Primos. It's a show about a girl named Tater who likes peace and quiet on her summer breaks. But derp, loud-ass obnoxious cousins move in and intervene with her summer fun. Can Tater find a way to enjoy her summer break while also learning to accept her family for who they are? That sounds exciting, but what's even more exciting is that this show already has controversy surrounding it. So Disney released the awesome, amazing theme song, something I'll definitely remember by tomorrow. However, it was removed from Facebook and other platforms except for YouTube. Why? Well, it includes stereotypes people with Latin American backgrounds were unhappy with and a grammar mistake. When the main girl Tater says Oye Primos, I guess Oye is the incorrect word to use because Primos is plural and Oye is singular. I mean, I don't know that shit. I don't speak Spanish, never took the classes, I'm more of a French guy. I just chose French because I already smell bad. But anyways, the show makes a tiny grammar mistake, whatever, no big deal. But the response from one of the voice actresses about this grammar mistake is what makes this controversy juicy. So why don't we take a look at how this person responded to a very minor issue and making it 10 times worse.
The Spanish language is not a Latin American language. It's a language the Spanish conquistadors forced upon Latin American people. The only reason we're Latin people and not Native American people is because of that distinction. So be mad at me all you want for misspelling words in Spanish. Be mad at me all you want for mispronouncing words in Spanish. That doesn't take away from the fact that I am a Mexican-American, Native American woman. We're trying to make a good show for kids. For kids that feel left out, for kids that are different, for kids who don't have a full grasp on any language, no matter where they live. And if you're gonna be mad at that, I don't know, be mad then.
So instead of admitting that there was a tiny mistake made in the intro of the show, the voice actress decides to damage control her own stupidity and goes on a long, pretentious rant about those evil conquistadors. I understand the grammar Gestapo can be annoying, but the condescending attitude you're going for is way worse. Your grammar wasn't correct, who cares, move on. I also find it very ironic she's speaking English, a language also brought over by colonizers. I mean, what, are you gonna speak broken English to protest against colonization? Like, I understand what her fucking point is. Cool, you sound stupid now. You sure showed those evil conquistadors born 600 years ago. Yeah, I wonder how this would go under a different setting. Hey y'all, I'm Confederate Colin, and this is my wacky family. In order to protest those evil people in the north who invaded us for no reason, we're never going to be grammatically correct and be very hard to understand. Now, as for the show itself, it's either going to be mid or absolute diarrhea. Nothing above, nothing below, but you can't really go below diarrhea. I say this because so far it looks like another TV show centered around everyday suburbia, but for some reason it's animated. If there's a magic, science, or some sort of over-the-top fictional fantasy twist to the premise, then yeah, it justifies being animated. Like the Magic School Bus, that has a twist to it. When Miss Frizzle students went inside her vagina, like that's something that can only be animated. You can't do that in real life. Or you know, in the show Gumball, the setting is in everyday suburbia, but the characters are all uniquely animated and designed. The plot in most episodes require an animated style in order for the story to be told, justifying why it's animated. Back in my day, we had a show that aired on Nickelodeon called El Tigre. This series also stars a family with a Mexican background in suburbia, but look at the style, the backgrounds, the character designs. It's got its own unique look that also displays the culture of the setting. Now, take a look at the artistic style of Primos and tell me, is there anything unique about it? The designs are all forgettable, all the eye colors are the same, nothing from the color scheming actually pops. It just looks very bland. Now, it's cool the creator wants to tell her story based off her own experiences as a Mexican American, but so far I'm getting the impression that her childhood wasn't as exciting enough to get a TV show. Like, just looking at each of the different character designs of the cousins, none of them really tell you what their personalities are like. A show with a very similar setting is Loud House, where each of the character designs kind of explain what kind of characters they are. Not only that, but unlike the El Tigre intro, this one is incredibly forgettable and bland, and the lyrics are kind of fucking cringe. She was gonna be so cool, and then her dumbass fucking stupid cousins moved in and now she's a goddamn fool. Straight up bars. I could talk about El Tigre's great writing also, but we're just now looking at the trailer for Primo, so it's kind of unfair to do that. Also impossible. So I'm only comparing the two shows on a surface level, and so far it's not looking good.